What's up, viewers? This is the Masters 403, and today, why didn't you guys vote? I said for you to vote. You were supposed to vote for either a vinyl collection, a video game collection, or a Q&A. Okay? But let's not rant today. Let's not get into trouble. So I decided to choose one that, based on the time I have right now, is maybe the best option, and that's a vinyl collection, which explains the very vintage, very crappy record player in front of you right now. Yes, it is crap. It is not the best record player, but in case you're wondering, hey, what's your problem? Why don't you just get CDs or MP3s? I don't care so much about CDs. I have lots of MP3s, but not as many here. Sorry. And my family has a much better record player. So, let's begin simple. And first up, we've got a movie soundtrack, Chariots of Fire to be more exact. This movie I have not seen yet, actually. However, this soundtrack is phenomenal. It is really good, and I highly recommend it. One of my pet peeves with vinyl is when people don't include the paper sleeve when they either sell or store their records, which isn't so much of a big deal here because the record's in pretty good shape, it's pretty shiny, and it plays well. So I'll forgive them for that. And the next one is by Verente and Giger. I don't know how to pronounce them. It's their album called Too Late. You can never tell what the front or the back really is because the track listing is on both sides. Oh well. It's all instrumental, although it sounds a lot like you could put vocals on it. Nonetheless, it is really, 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 really good. If you happen to find it somewhere, you'll be very happy you did. Oh, and there's this little imprint right here, as if the previous owner was part of a record club. That's pretty cool, isn't it? This is one I don't listen to so much because I'm not really a fan of opera, but it's Mozart. I like Mozart. It's Don Giovanni. Enough said. Double LP. Next. And now we're on to two hilariously misnamed things or whatever. So, these would be cases in which were meant for one album, but they ended up having another one in there. And there would be these two albums. I thought they were one thing, but they're not. But I don't care, because they're good. Next, Sleeping Beauty, and another thing I never heard of. Soundtrack. Yeah, makes sense, right? Okay. That's all we need to know before we go on to some more modern-ish stuff. Another film soundtrack, Beverly Hills Cop. I got this for $2, probably because it is in terrible condition. A lot of the songs skip, except for the final track. I don't know why it's the final track. The theme song. Crazy Frog is not included. Thank you very much, world. When I went to the record store and found this, it was only in the sleeve. Bob Seger's Night Moves. Great album, some great songs. You can go check it out. I recommend it. It's a good album. Now we're starting to get classic. Queen's News of the World. This is an okay album. There are some songs on here that are okay, and then there are some pretty good songs on here. And then there are a couple of phenomenal and classic songs that you've probably heard of a million times. That would be We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions. Love those songs. Who doesn't? And I kind of like the artwork on this. You can fold it out. You got two different pictures, which I'm demonstrating right here. And yes, go ahead and find this. It's actually a repressing. I like that old-fashioned rock and roll, but Coldplay's got it right in terms of the, I don't know. I just like Coldplay. And this is one of their albums. This is A Rush of Blood to the Head. There's some nice artwork in here. And it's a good album. It's got some really good songs. You should go check this one out too. And there's also Coldplay's Parachutes. I wish to get Viva La Vida too. Come on. Just, you don't like Coldplay, well, I don't know. What should I say? Now we're going to go into the genre of music that I prefer, and that's dance music. And this is actually old dance music right here. It's disco. It's a disco single, probably used by DJs back in the day. It's One Chain, Don't Make No Prison. It is brilliant on that one side. And the other side, I don't remember the name of it. It's not great. It's not really dance music, but yeah, I've played that song right here a lot. and it's great. Find it on YouTube or something if you can. Daft Punk is one of my favorite artists ever. You know, ever. All their albums are great to a certain degree. This includes Homework, their first album. And I don't know. I think I might want to replace this one because it's kind of has some skipping issues. No copyright infringement intended, people. It's got a skipping tendency. You missed it. Give it a second. It's gonna skip again. Trust me. Told ya. Haha. Skipping. Yeah. I need to replace this one. Some sides don't skip so much, and well, that would be the other side of this record, and then the last disc barely skips at all. Also, look at the artwork in here. It's pretty cool. I mean, this is Globe. This these magazines, and what a pervert. No musical recommendation of mine could get any more positive and more great than Daft Punk's Discovery. With great songs like One More Time, Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, and Too Long, which is actually too long, literally exactly 10 minutes. It's got everything for any kind of music person. Even if you don't care so much about dance electronic, it should still have something for everyone. Please go check this out, please. And there's some nice artwork in here too. Look, Daft Punk at the piano. Check it out now. I don't care if you don't have a record player or anything, just check it out. Do you like Deadmau5? I like Deadmau5, and this is one of his best albums. 4 times 4 equals 12. Yes, that is terrible math, but it's a good album. I'm not sure why the tracks are all mixed up. Like, for example, some chords are supposed to come first. I guess it's to make everything fit on the records. Anyway, there's also a little message from Deadmau5 himself, and, I don't know. Yeah, this is a little bit odd, because we're on to the glitch mob. Drink the Sea. This is a really good album, with some pretty good tracks on here. There's some good tracks. My favorite is Bad Wings, and my favorite title is Drive It Like You Stole It. Yes, there are some really weird song names on this. But does that stop me from listening to it? Nah. A couple of Helen Reddy songs on 7-inch vinyl. Yes. And then Bob Dylan and 2 singles of his, including the very famous and very long Like a Rolling Stone. Amazing song. Prelude to Modern Music. I'm not gonna open it because it takes way too much elbow grease to open. It's actually missing one of the records, which I actually used its sleeve for the disco single. Yeah, it's pretty cool music. It's got these artists right here listed, and if you're lucky enough to find it, you might be happy with it. So yes. So yeah, that was the vinyl collection from the Masters 403. So if you have an opinion, leave a comment. If you like the video, leave a like, and if you really like it, favorite it, and if you want more, subscribe. And I'll see you again. Bye.